Welcome to Raining Blue and White. I'm your host, Robert. Today, we're here to talk about college football, and my main goal is to cut the bull and be like a lean, mean fighting defense and as versatile as a pro style offense. Let's get going. Today, we're talking about the week 2 games, my pick of the games of the week, and also what I say will be the spread. Let's make it have some fun about that. I'll talk about more about that at the end of the video. Let's start off with the first game. Let's see here. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, first game. Number 22, Colorado versus Nebraska, which is the noon game. There'll be 2 noon games out of 4 games I picked out to be the game of the week. I would say they're going to be interesting. This one, of course, is going to be with Coach Prime and also I forgot the coach for Nebraska. He's a new one, that the former Carolina Panthers coach. If you know the name, put it in the comments. But I'm saying in this game, it's going to be quite interesting. And I say the spread for that will be about 3-point spread. The victor will have 3 points. It'll be a pretty interesting game altogether. So let's see. The next noon game will be, of course, Baylor versus number 12, Utah. This one's a little bit of a mixed bag, I say. It depends on if Baylor's like I ticked off Penn State like in the Rose Bowl. If Baylor comes out as an angry bear, the spread I say for the Baylor would be 14 points in that game. Or if they come off a little anemic, like they did last week, it would be like a 7-17 point spread right there. That gives you a little bit of an idea. I'm trying to be versatile on that one because that one is a iffy game because we don't know how Baylor's going to come out. It's similar to the Notre Dame game I was tweeting about on Twitter, or we can say X. I'm still saying Twitter at this moment still, but I can't even say Utah will win anyways. I would say Utah will win because of how bad Baylor played last week, but it heavily depends on if Baylor comes out like an angry bear. And I've even told Baylor fans that same one on X too. So let's head to the next game, which this one's a later game. I think if I'm going to look at the time on it, that'll be a 6:30 game. That'll be a 6:30 game. Pitt versus Cincinnati. Well, everybody knows I'm a Penn State fan. Originally born and raised in Pennsylvania, so Pitt is another one of the Pennsylvania teams going against Cincinnati. And of course, we're known as Pennsylvanians. We do not like Ohio schools. We do not like them. We don't get along. So this one might be an interesting one to watch just for the pure hatred of the two states. And I say in this case, it's going to be a 17-14 spread around there, 7-14 around there. It's going to be an interesting game to watch. That's the one I pick as one of the sleeper games to watch is the Pitt and Cincinnati games because most of the other games are not very good. And our game of the week, big time game of the week. Everybody's going to probably be watching this one, which it starts at 7 o'clock at night, which is, I'm not sure if that's Eastern time or it sets my time in Central time. But this one is going to be a big one. Number 3, Alabama versus number 10, Texas. This one is a rematch from last year. So, of course, Texas lost last year by only 3 points. With this game, being in Tuscaloosa, there we go. I made sure I wanted to pronounce that correctly, in Tuscaloosa. So I say it's going to be a 7 or 13-point spread on this game. I think it's going to be either by a touchdown or a touchdown and a few field goals, depending on who's doing it. Because if it's Alabama, it'll probably be a touchdown and 2 field goals over if it's Texas is going to be 7. So that's the reason why that's the 7 or the 13 between the 2. So, okay, we're done that. Okay, let's make this a little bit fun. Okay, in the comments, either while watching it before the games, put down your predictions in this video. Or you can come back to this video after watching all the games and say how wrong I was, and so we can just pot shot and everything. I enjoyed a little bit of fun, a little bit of mockery between it. Everybody is always fun. Hey, let's have fun with this. Like, subscribe, comment your predictions, or comment how wrong I was in the comment section. See you next time.